Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy, where last episode we kicked everything off in the league as well, in which we played 5 games and lost all 5 games. We are not off to a good start here, and the team is why we have 57 rated keeper, Hoffman's who's up to 60, Evans who's up to 60. We have a lot of players that just aren't good enough. Obviously, they will continue to grow. We have some players in the Youth Academy that we are just training up for a little bit more, and I should probably start training even more some of these balanced players. We have a couple keepers that in the future will definitely be there. As far as the board slash just different objectives, obviously allow 5 or keep 5 clean sheets. We are obviously at 0. We literally lost every single game of the season so far. Only allow 8 defeats or less at home. I think I'm actually gonna up that to 15. I can't lie. Just by the way this season started, I am going to up that to 15. We're already at 2 out of the 15 for that. Have one player score 3 games in a row. I think that actually broke. I think Hoffman, no, not Hoffman. I think it was Fagan who could have done that, and we just didn't do that. So I think that's reset to 0. 20 goal contributions with Hoffman, our fake future star. He's at 1 goal for the season in 5 games. That's honestly not good enough. 35 overall growth. We are currently at 9 within the squad, and then finish within 3 spots from the playoff. We currently sit bottom of League 2, in which we play Newport up first. I'm going to start getting through a lot of these games quickly, and honestly, by the end of the episode, we might be at the end or in the middle of November. So let's just get straight into it. I'm not going to play every single game, obviously. I'm going to play home games for the most part. And before we get into the game, Dexter Sanderson will go ahead and get promoted to the first team. And for now, he'll be a backup striker to Lavery and Hoffman. But it might not be long before he breaks into that starting 11. And it is a home game to kick things off here against Newport County, who in 5 games have 6 points. So it might be our first chance to actually get some points in league play here. Oh, and Zanilla is through. Newport County is through. The first save comes in. The second shot across the face of goal, but nobody's there to tap it in. Goal. And behind, he gets past our defender. Zanilla, shot saved by the keeper. And second shot high. Lavery in the middle, and it's halftime 0-0. Bogle in behind. Bogle with the power shot, and Bogle scores. And clean sheet is gone, and the win might be gone as well. Might be another defeat from home. It's Omar Bogle with a power shot. Really trying to get an equalizer, trying to get our first points. It's Reynolds on the ball, and Reynolds hits the crossbar. How do you not finish that? Holy cow. Lay Orient away from home. I'm just not playing this one at all. It's 2-1. Lavery gets on the score sheet. That's important to note. Lavery, that's 1 out of 3. And up next is Stevenage, who are 14 points. But that's, again, another loss last game as well. We are now 0 for 7. 0 wins, 0 draws. This is some James Bonds type stuff, whatever it is, whatever that meme is on football Twitter. We are still pointless. I was going to play this game, but this is constantly automatic loss, so we quick sim it. It's a 4-4 draw, and it had to take an 85-minute leveler from Stevenage to actually draw that game. We pick our first points of the season, and that's not a home loss, so that's honestly good as well. Lavery, Flynn, and a Hoffman brace. So Hoffman's on 1 out of 3, Flynn's on 1 out of 3. Lavery is now on 2 out of 3. I gotta kind of remember that in the back of my mind. Flynn, who is a right back, so he'll probably get reset. But Hoffman 1 out of 3. We can start look to build on that. But a 4-4 draw at home against Stevenage sees our first points of the league be picked up. And it's against one of the best teams in the league as well. Now Swindon Town, it's an away game, but they have 8 points. They are sitting in 20th. It's time to start trying to pick up as many points as possible. And before I get into the kit class stuff, because obviously create a club and that doesn't work out, we are actually going to go with our pink kits, because why not? Hoffman and Lavery is going to start. Obviously both of them are looking to be on the score sheet. Who is Flynn? Is Flynn Flynn's a right back. So I'm looking to score with Hoffman, or I'm looking for sure to score with Lavery to make it 3 out of 3, and now be that done pretty early in the season. Fletcher can't get rid of it. It's Jeff caught now, and clean sheet might be gone early. Clean sheet doesn't matter. It's gone. It's a 1-0 deficit. It came off did it come off the post? think came off the post on the first shot. Fagan crossed in for Hoffman on the volley. It's a good save. And Evans gets dusted down the flank off a beautiful ball. It's into Williams now. Dawson trying to get back. Dawson on the second effort. No, it's in the back of net. And that's going to be a 2-0 deficit. Now we're really just looking for a consolation goal. And for, I guess, that'll fall to Lavery, who will find Hoffman. And Hoffman might get on the score sheet for going number 2. No. Hoffman back out wide to Fagan. Lavery's in the middle of the box. Can he get the header? No. Hoffman second ball. Referee, don't blow your whistle quite yet. Okay, blow your whistle. It's fine. It's a 2-0 loss, and we are reset to 0-3 for both Hoffman and Lavery. Bradford. It's a 2-2 draw. It seems like we're picking up draws at home now. That's good to see. Hart on the score sheet as well as Reynolds. So they are both on 1 out of 3. Obviously, Hart coming off for Fagan. He's a substitute player scoring. Reynolds probably the most obvious one to score. And with that, we have another scout report, and I actually think it's the last one for English, for the England. I think no, it's Northern Ireland's last one. Liam McGovern, 52 to 70 overall. Potential is decent. He's coming in. And a keeper, I'm honestly not going to bring him in. I just can't be bothered with the keeper. This keeper, though, Alex James, I'll bring him in. And when he's 15, he might be brought in automatically. Rice Parker, I'll go ahead and bring him in. The thing is, when there's so many like positions, he's probably not that good of a player. I can't lie. And then Isaac Weaver, the only player we get from England, 47 to 61, 82 to 94 potential is not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and bring him in. And now we have another scout report to be able to send out. Now, how long are these guys out for? 6 months. So they have another 3 months. So scout report, obviously, we can only go to so many countries. I think we have, can we go to Iceland? It's a Papa John's trophy. This doesn't count towards the 3 goals in a row game, whatever objective. But it's a 3-2 win in which Lavery, Fagan, and Hoffman all score. Now, game up against Wakefield. Who was on the score sheet for the last game? It was Reynolds and Hart. Hart will actually start for Fagan, though, because he is a little bit tired. Cummings would come on for Fletcher. Dawson on for Petty. Flynn on for Bird. Lavery off for Sanderson. And that is about it. And then we'll go ahead and quick sim this game against Gillingham. Seeing if Reynolds can get on the score sheet again. Maybe even Hart. Hart does get on the score sheet as well as Reynolds. That's 2 out of 3 for both of them. But more importantly, that's another loss for us. That's now, what, 11 games in and 2 draws and 9 losses? That's kind of insane. Oh, 12 games in. 2 losses, 10 losses. 2 draws, 10 losses. That's insane. When do we play one of these, like, badder teams, like Newport? Not Newport. We already played Newport and we lost to Newport. When do we play? We play Walsall next game. I might have to play that game. And then Doncaster. I might quick sim this game again because it honestly has the best chance for Reynolds to actually score. And even Hart if he comes off the bench. We need Reynolds to score here. It's a 1-2 loss. Does Reynolds score? He does. That's 3 out of 3. That's objective done. Reynolds gets it done. And I didn't have to play it. Reynolds, he gets that objective done, thankfully. We don't have to worry about that one no more. That is good to see. Alright, Walsall is actually doing a lot better than I thought. So we quick sim and it's a draw. It's Bird and Lavery on the score sheet. And it's a 79-minute equalizer. Once again, we just can't seem to hang on to leads anymore. Barely at all. And we are still yet to pick up a win at all in the season. Now we're getting to a point where obviously 12 points and all that doesn't matter. 23 points. It's a 20-point jump from us and Rochdale, which is insane. I'm honestly just going to go ahead and just quick sim all the way over here. It's a 1-1 draw against Rochdale. We're picking up draws eventually now. That's good to see at least. And once again, we have another scout report. I told you we're going to start moving through these. England, we finally get a couple players. Zachary Evans, 62 to 84 overall with a great potential, 4.4 million value. He is coming to the stream. I'm certain he's going to be at least 65, 70 overall already. He's going to be absolutely insane, and he's going to be our keeper for sure. I'm just going to bring in these guys. I'm not really looking at him. That dude was 775K. That's not bad. 210K for Dylan Parker, our first Scottish players. Where is my guy? Where are you? Zachary Evans, 69 overall. See, now this is a player that is just honestly too good for League 1 or League 2. We are going to go ahead and promote him. That's an 11-point gap from the Pedersen that we have now to him. He is absolutely insane. Honestly, these other keepers, we might not even need them anymore because Pedersen's a good backup. I'll keep Alex James just because 55 at 14 is not bad at all. Now, I got to go through all these players and see what their best position is. Obviously, this guy's now a striker. He goes from 44 to 50. So he's been one to look out for. Maybe one that we even loan out either in January or the beginning of next season. I will go through these at the end of this episode, though, because I'm going to have a whole spreadsheet and stuff. I want to do all the players that we bring in and leave out. So, Pedersen, we say goodbye to you for now. Reynolds comes in. And honestly, what's the comparison between these two? Evans, better diving by 13, better handling by 11, better kicking by 14, better reflexes by 16, better speed by 1, that doesn't really matter, better position by 1, and he's younger. And honestly, that's something I wanted to do anyway. That's another player that was an original player when you create a youth a creative club squad. He's just gone, so now it's coming a lot more youthish. And somebody like Evans. Is Watts young? I don't think Watts is young. Or is Dawson young? Dawson's not young. I don't think Watts is young as well. Bird is not young as well. Petty is young. Oh, Petty's not even young. We have a couple young players on the bench. And I think we're going to go ahead and alter this formation slightly. I think we are going to go to a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Or 4-4-1 attack. Are these guys camps? No, they're center mids. That's good. I think I'm going to go ahead and transition him back to a center forward. Actually, no, I think he'll be fine as striker. I can't lie. Now, FA Cup action. Do we care about the FA Cup? Not really, but it would be interesting to see how far, if we can make a run, possibly. It's Mansfield up first. It's a 1-1 draw. Fagan scores, but we're going to a replay. That's what I didn't want to happen. That's just more games from more pointless competitions. I'm glad we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup early. But we have this stupid Papa John's trophy now. We have Doncaster up next. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this as heavily as I can. Doncaster, one of the worst teams. One of the terrible. Yeah, one of the worst. What I was trying to say there. Let's just get into it. Our first chance, our first look at Evans, 69 overall. Bird was a little bit tired. Do we have a left back in the youth academy? I think we have center backs. I don't think we have left backs. We have a right back who's going to defensive wing back role. Center backs. This guy, center back in CM. How tall are you, Evans? Are you 6 foot? 6'2"? Alright, come on, spread your legs. That sounds crazy. Let's first look at our new formation as well. And Evans, he gets his first save for the club in an important game. Maxwell out wide. Maxwell out wide. The shot comes in. The shot is wide. Hoffman, can he spin off the defender? He can. And he finds the back of the net. And on the score sheet first. And Wakefield have a lead. Can we hang on to it? Probably not. Hoffman, I'm just going to send it over the top. And Hoffman is running. And it's a good, decent first touch. Can he chip the keeper? No. Laverne on the second ball. Open net. It's a 2-0 lead for Wakefield. And we might be on the path to getting our first win of the season into halftime. Nearly not. Evans makes a save, but it was an awkward save. I don't know why he saves it like that. And Rogers to have a crack at it, because why not? Off the crossbar. Molyneux on the shot. Molyneux drags it wide. Fagan in for Hoffman. The keeper came out. Miller, a good ball in for Close, and the keeper saves again. Sanderson in for Porter. Porter on his debut, and Porter makes it 3-0, and we'll get our first win of the season. It's Molyneux. The attack will come to nothing. It's a 3-0 win. It's our first win of the season. It's our first clean sheet. And Evans, he's off to a great start here in League 2 play. FA Cup replay against Mansfield Town. And with Evans this time, I think we had Evans last time. A lot. It's a home game here against Hartlepool. Can we afford defeat again? Yes. It's a 0-0 draw. That's another clean sheet for boy Evans there. That's 2 clean sheets in the league in a row. An away game at Crawley Town sees us actually draw again 1-1 with Hoffman on the score sheet. We gotta start being able to like win these draws. Fully rested team to take on Harrogate Town to end the episode here at Wakefield Stadium. Get straight into it. Hoffman, Lavery, Reynolds, Fletcher, Rogers, Fagan, Evans in net. Can he keep another clean sheet? We went from 0 to 5 in the first episode to possibly 3 to end the episode. I might have to up it now since we have a better keeper. In all honesty, Fagan in for Lavery. Lavery can't find Hoffman. It was an easy pass to make. Evans intercepts, but Evans can't really get rid of it. Now falling to Armstrong. Watson Dawson gets split open, but Evans makes a fantastic save, and it goes out for a corner. Crossed in now. Fagan clears it. He just boots up the field. Deals with it nicely, but then gives it straight away to Armstrong. Dawson intercepts the first one, but Olagabrai is in behind. And Hartlepool had the lead. Evans clean sheet's gone. Reynolds into Hoffman. It's a good save from Moxley. In between now the defenders. Armstrong, keeper, is getting chipped. He came out early. And that'll be a loss. Oh, no, it's not the 2-2 draw. Hoffman and Lavery come in late and equalize. And we afford defeat, but the no clean sheet. And honestly, I actually take that. I'm actually happy about that. I can't lie. Couldn't care less about that. But we end the episode in 24th, still bottom of the table. 4 points behind Doncaster, 5 behind Port. And where do we want to finish? We want to finish 10th. That's our goal, is finish 10th. Or 10th through 12th. And 26 points. We are 16 points away from that mark. I will see y'all next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.